Hey Teresa, great question. Let's geek out about this for a moment. So I know you did your synthetic division, you figured out where you went wrong. Now, of course, where this zero comes from is, let me see if I can, no, I'm just drawing on that now. Where this zero comes from is whenever we synthetically divide a polynomial by a solution by 2, 3, 7, whatever. If we get no remainder, that indicates to us that that little factor, x minus 2 in this case, is a solution to this. So if we were to graph this polynomial, it would cross the x-axis at 2. That's what that tells us. So when you have no remainder, it's just like confirmation that we did it right. Now this does not apply to remainder theorem. Remember in those questions where you're asked to do remainder theorem, that's where you only give me the remainder. This is quite the opposite, but we do want to have no remainder here. So synthetic division happens and we get this, right? We get 14, 13, 41, and of course you get 0, right? That's our remainder. So 13 is our x, 14 is our x squared, and we just add them because they're all positive. So that's the solution to this. This whole thing, if we were to synthetically divide this polynomial by 2, we get this mess, okay? Just keep that in the back of our minds for a second. Now part 2 is asked, what's the abdominal width when there are 70 eggs? So we're not going to take our original equation and set it equal to 0. We're going to take our original deal and we're going to set it equal to 70. Okay, and we're going to do some order of operations. So let me change my color up. Just keep this purple in the back of our minds for now. I'm going to take our original equation, which was 14 x cubed minus 15 x squared plus 15x minus 82. And that's going to equal, super running out of room, it's going to equal 70. So check out what happens here. And this is kind of like, I guess, a cookie cutter deal. We still want to have this be 0, right? So let's do some order of operations now. I'm going to subtract 70 from both sides. We'll get that taken over. And we'll do the same over here. So that leaves us with 14x cubed minus 15x squared plus 15x. And that is going to be negative, so minus 70, 152, minus 152, and that equals 0, okay? All of that equals 0. So again now, because we have this deal where it's, it equals 0, we can try to factor this or synthetically divide it somehow and hopefully get to where we came up to the last time. So when this equals, I get 82, I subtract 70, oh, sorry, I used the wrong equation. It should be a 12. It's a confusing question. This isn't a hard question, it's just confusing, eh? I throw so much info at you. Okay, let me copy down the right question now in part B. So we have 14 x cubed minus 15x squared plus 15x minus 12, and that's going to equal 70. Okay, we're going to set that equal to 70. But look what happens. When I subtract 70 from both sides, this goes to 0. And look what we end up with. We end up with our good old buddy 14x cubed minus 15x squared plus 15x, forgot an x there, minus 82. So what we kind of end up with is the exact same equation that we started with. I don't know why they set it up like this. It seems like way too much information to decode. But basically, when we set this equal to 70, we do one step order of operations, we get what we started with. And guess what the solution to this was? Yeah, the solution there was 2. So we'll blast that in because it's going to be the same answer here. Okay, so rip in 2, and that should give it to you. Sorry for the confusing question. Not a fan of this one, but I hope that helps you. If it doesn't, please let me know and we can chat more about it. Thanks.